Hi everyone, welcome back to Herky the Cavalier's channel. I'm here today with Herky Milton, and if you're new to our channel, welcome. My name is Mai, this is Herky, and this is Milton. So today's video is going to be our top 10 frozen treats that we like to prepare for Herky and Milton. I got this idea through Instagram. I was basically showing on Instagram what we like to do for dinner for Herky and Milton, and somebody said you should share top 10 frozen treats, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find 10, but let's try. If you didn't know, Herky and Milton are raw fed, and we do like to experiment with their food. We like to either get the full dinners and then add a bit of fruits and vegetables to enhance their bowls. We also like to get some pure meat blends and then add our own supplements and frozen treats in it. So this video is about things that you can prepare either as treats or to add to your pup's bowls. Okay, so I just have to interrupt this video quickly because I just realized I completely forgot to mention to you guys that on Wednesday, August 21st, we will be having a Cavalier meetup in Las Vegas. So if you're in the Vegas area, please join us. All the details are right here in the screen, and I will also insert it in the description box below. I get so inspired by a lot of accounts on Instagram. I'll be showing you various pictures here, but it makes it so much fun. I think it's very important to vary up the nutrition of your dog too. So that's what we like to do. First frozen treat that we love to do, and you've seen this before, are watermelon treats. And this can either be in the form of a popsicle or it can be in a little ice cube as a little treat. We love to make these, and they're super easy to make. You just basically puree some watermelon and then you pour it into your mold, freeze it until it's set, and then there you go, frozen watermelon treat. Just make sure that there's no seeds when you do that. Watermelon is a great superfood. It's low in calories and it's packed with nutrients. It has vitamin A, B6, and vitamin C. It's also very high in water, as you can imagine, so it's great for the summer when you want to encourage hydration. I see. Did you guys see that? She almost pawed my face. Hello. The second frozen treat that we really like to do are frozen pumpkin treats. Now you know that pumpkin, you've probably heard that pumpkin is so good for your dog. It has so much nutrients in it and it's very high in fiber. So it's very good when you want to transition your pup from one food to another, from a kibble to a raw, for example. Fiber is actually a prebiotic, which means that it's going to promote and stimulate the growth of good bacteria, and it's going to inhibit the growth of bad bacteria in the digestive tract. So it makes it really easy on digestion. Just make sure that when you buy pumpkin, you don't buy pumpkin pie filling because that's loaded with sugar and spices. You want to get pure pumpkin puree. That can be found right beside the pumpkin pie filling, or you can make your own, of course. The downside of buying a can, I find, is that you get a lot of it's a really big volume. So when we use a lot of pumpkin in the fall, that's when I'm gonna make the frozen treats for them. Or if it's pumpkin season and you happen to have pumpkin, feel free to boil that and make it into a puree, and then you can freeze that to give to your dog for months and months to come. The next treat, continuing on that orange theme, is carrot and turmeric, or more specifically, curcumin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but you've seen that spice is a very rich, deep yellow color, and it's very, very good for your dog. That's actually a superfood too. Curcumin, which is the magical ingredient, is an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal, wound healing, and it has anti-cancer activities too. So it's a very big powerhouse ingredient. It can help fight diseases like arthritis, diabetes, cancer, liver disease, and GI issues as well. So it's a really good supplement to add to your dog's diet. I have turmeric at home, so I just add a bit of that when I boil carrots, and then I add a bit of that spice, puree everything, and then put into a mold to freeze. And of course, carrots is a great source of vitamin A. You can give that raw or cooked to your dog. I like to give them little pieces of raw carrot as treats, or when it's cooked, I like to puree it and put it in the freezer, so I add it to the raw bowls. Okay, frozen treat number 4 is a broccoli puree. So just like the carrot, you want to boil your broccoli. Make sure that you have more stems than florets, and then when all of that's ready, you puree it, you put it into a mold and into the freezer. Also super easy to make. Broccoli is very high in vitamin C and in fiber. Just make sure that when you do that, you do not add any oil, no salt, no seasoning, nothing. Okay, number 5, and this is going to trickle down to a lot of other frozen treats, is goat milk. And I'm not talking about the goat milk that you get in the store. I'm talking about raw fermented goat milk, like the one we use from Big Country Raw. You're such a big baby. This is recommended as an excellent way to successfully restore a good digestive gut bacteria when you switch from dry food to raw. It's extremely beneficial for improved digestion and liver disorders and to improve the immune system response. And this is also good for dogs and cats. And Herky and Milton, I had tried before goat milk just from the store, and Milton did not like it at all. But this one she eats right up. I either add a splash of goat milk in their food, or I do it frozen with some other added stuff too that I'm going to get to in a second. But basically, you can read up more on raw goat milk, and it has so much benefits for your dog, so I highly recommend that you try it out. And the girls seem to love it, which in turn makes me love it too. Okay, frozen treat number 6 is goat milk and blueberry. I really like to mix it up with the goat milk treats with different berries and other ingredients in it just to make it more colorful and really attractive. It's more for me actually, but the girls do love these too. And this one is goat milk and blueberry. So you can either puree the blueberry with the goat milk and then freeze it. I like to leave a blueberry whole and just crush it a bit, and then you cover everything with goat milk. So when you remove that frozen treat from the mold, you can see the outline of the blueberry, and I think it looks really cute. Of course, you've heard that blueberry is really good for your dog. It's one of the superfoods for humans and for dogs. It's full of antioxidants and phytochemicals, which boast the same benefits for us as for the dogs. Next, goat milk treat number 7 is goat milk and cranberry. Now, this has not been proven, but like for humans, cranberry can help with UTIs and urinary health, if I can call it that. Herky has had a little bit of issues with her urinary health, so I like to add some cranberries here and there. Milton does not like cranberries, as you know, so I like to leave the cranberries whole in the mold, and then I crush it, fill it with goat milk, and then when you pop it out, it looks so beautiful. It's like pink and white, and Herky just loves it. Please note also that Herky does love cranberries as a whole, so you can give those as treats. Not too much, but you can add those to your dog's diet. Frozen treat number 8 is goat milk and strawberries. Now, the other berry that is good for your dog, aside from blueberry and strawberry, are blackberries. But I'm going to talk about strawberries because I like strawberries. And I happen to have some on hand, so that's what I used. Strawberries are really full of antioxidants. They have fiber and vitamin C, and I read somewhere that they contain an enzyme that can make your dog's teeth whiter. I don't know if it's true, but if they like it and if there's a possibility that it makes their teeth whiter, why not? Okay, number 9 is goat milk and peanut butter. Now, you all know that dogs love peanut butter. Just make sure when you choose a peanut butter that it's an all-natural peanut butter, and the ingredients should only contain peanuts. Make sure there's no salt, no sugar, no chemicals whatsoever, because those can be harmful to your dog. So what you want to do is mix equal parts of goat milk and peanut butter, put that into a mold and freeze it. What you end up with is something that looks delicious enough for us to eat. Honestly, these things look so good. Not gonna lie, I might have licked my fingers after preparing that, and it tastes really good. Peanut butter is full of natural fats and protein, which is really good to use as a treat for your dog, but make sure that it's used in moderation, because even healthy fats can make your pup go a bit rounder, so just be careful with that. And last but not least, our frozen treat number 10 is goat milk and banana. We love to give Herky and Milton banana. I think Andy eats a banana almost every day, and he always gives a little piece to Herky and Milton. They're full of potassium, really good for your dog, especially when they've had a lot of exercise, so potassium helps replenishing of the muscles. And it's also very high in vitamin B6 and C. It's high in fiber also, and it can help your dog with sensitive tummy issues. So that rounds up our 10 treats. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun putting all this together, and I hope it's helpful to you. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my t-shirt, you can find it on our website, Cavalier.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you, and we'll see you soon. Bye!